Wanted to do another walkthrough on another house in Osterville we're in the middle of trimming. So this is coming in from the garage. Upstairs, there's a guest suite. There's a ton of this panelized ceiling details everywhere. This is a 6-inch beadboard ceiling. This is a typical detail through the house. It's 6-inch beadboard, where we do 1x6 with 4 inches exposed. 1667 Anderson McQuaid base cap and 5060 crown molding. Everything is centered, so all the lights are moved to center in the ceilings. Here's a laundry room. 6-inch beadboard on the walls and the ceiling. This room with the low ceiling, smaller room, is a smaller crown. We're gonna be doing laundry cabinetry in here starting tomorrow. This is the pantry. So we're waiting for final drawings so we can finalize the location of those lights to make sure those lights are centered in the cabinetry before we get started. That sheet is sitting right here, ready to go. It's all cut. We're just waiting to finalize that light location, and then we can finish these. More of those ceilings and beam details. This is a panelized cased opening with hidden niches. So those are gonna get flat panel doors on touch releases. So some additional storage for the kitchen. That's the kitchen, we'll hit that last. This is the stairs going to the basement. It's a full finished basement. Powder room, 6-inch beadboard walls. You can see we set the beadboard on that ledger. That way we don't get spider holes. Same flat stock trim with a cap. And in the smaller rooms, we went down to a smaller 3 5/8 crown. This is the stair foyer. So here we have all this paneling and ceiling details. This came out great. There's a lot of work in here. There's a lot of layers of trim that we had to lay out before we started. So these lights are currently centered in those ceilings. There's 1, 2, 3. There's 9 layers there that we had to account for to make sure those lights were centered. After the fact, I think we're really close with them. I think they're within a 1/4 inch of being centered. Large panelized cased openings. This is gonna be a hidden closet. So there's 2 hidden doors. We use ricks and pivot hinges. So those doors are just gonna look like all the other paneling through the house. So this paneling, we set 1/2-inch MDF panels on the framing. Then we apply, this house is 1x6 with a panel molding. So that's how we make up all of these panels through here. All of the windows and doors get cased first, and then we do the panels after. This goes back to, this is the office, another panelized cased opening, or this is actually a panelized door opening. There's a double door that leads into this office. So I think we have cabinetry going in here this week. currently the painter's storage. I'm glad they put that there so I can do a nice video today. This paneling came out great. Another large panelized cased opening. This is going into the living room. Again, more panels. So this is full MDF panels. Again, same detail as the foyer and the stair hall. 1/2-inch MDF panels with 1x6 and panel molding. This ceiling is plastered, but we have flat stock and crown everywhere. Dress beams, did those panelized posts. Again, built-ins are gonna start tomorrow in here. So we're gonna be installing those and then finishing all of the trim. There's some more niches in here. This one happens to be a pocket door. So there's the pocket door, which leads to the club room. The club room, we're waiting for decisions. The owners wanted to do a oak club room. So we're getting pricing together right now for that. So then we can make final decisions and hopefully move forward with this the next couple of weeks, which is the last section that this house needs to be finished. Just a quick shot of the backyard here. This is amazing. This has nothing to do with us, but there's a great pool, fireplace down that side, fireplace down that side, and a massive backyard. Going through the living room, fireplace mantle is going to go there. More of those niches. So it's another large panelized cased opening with the niches. Here, I think this is the family room. So again, 6-inch beadboard ceilings. You make sure all of the lighting gets centered on everything. This is a coffered ceiling, so it's the same trim details everywhere. The beams are just coffered beams. This room came out great. And we're going into the dining room here. It's a little dark. The painters have plastic up on all the windows, and there's no lighting in here yet. But we have same 6-inch beadboard ceilings with dress beams, crown molding, flat stock, and bead details. This is the kitchen. So if you stand way back, there's symmetry around the range, which is currently housing all of our cutoff trim, which I like. There's gonna be tall pantry cabinets on the left and right of this cased opening, of this soffit, which is gonna make it look just like the panelized cased openings, which I think is gonna look great. And then the sink wall, we're gonna have that tall pantry on the left, and then there's a cabinet that sits on the right on the other side of the window. That way we get nice symmetry there. And then this wall is a solid wall, floor to ceiling. So on the left, you can see the outlets there. Those are for the 2 Sub-Zero fridges. And then I believe there's wall ovens and another tall pantry on that side. And then that goes back to the pantry through that cased opening. And that finishes up this house. So that's the first floor. There's a full finished basement, which has some huge rooms down there. And then all of the bedrooms are upstairs, so there was a lot of trim in this house. Horner did the stairs in here. Those look great. We'll actually go upstairs here. Again, paneling through this hallway. Ceiling panels. Ton of work in here. Panelized cased openings. This is the second floor stair hall. These came out great. Can't see it with the light. There we go. So you can see those are panelized. That came out great. The guys did a great job up here. This was a lot of work. We set up a stage here to make sure we could safely do this. So these handrails weren't here, so we actually set up a platform over this whole space. That way we could work and do all of those, all these dormers, which just have a lot of different angles. So happy with how all that came out. And that's it for our tour today. There's a ton of bedrooms and whatnot up here, but it's another 15 minutes walking through those. So that's it for today. Thanks for watching.